go to alert, bootstrap. So we have to scroll down to form, then component. We have alert. Then now alert provide feedback for a typical user action with a handful of available and flexible alert message. So if you perform a particular task on Bootstrap, you will receive a message like successful, failed. So we are going to be looking at how we can implement this particular alert on a Bootstrap. So when you scroll down, you will see here is that alerts are available for any length of text as well an option button. Um, like we discussed previously, um, a success means implies a green text, right? Blue implies a blue text, right? So we have different classics of color we are using, and their classes as well. These classes they are stored in a cloud. So whenever you need this cloud, you need to in these classes you need to go to their documentation and wrap around it, just play around it, get whatever whatever you need. So that's it. Look at quickly on the documentation here. We can see on the screen here we have different types of alert messages. We have um, we have the primary, we have the secondary, we have the success, we have the danger, we have the warning, we have the info, we have the lights, we have the dark. So these are basically different kind of alerts. If you come down a little bit, you will see um, this kind of alert message. Then we have a live alert. So when you click on live alert, you see it will come up. Then you can close it. You click on it, it come up. You can close it. Um, so we have this. You can look at the class here. Okay, this is the ID live alert display coder. Then you have um, then a button class of BTM primary, then the ID of live alert BTM, then show. So we also have um, okay, this kind of a JavaScript. I'm not going to be touching more on this. I'll just leave it up for those who are not uh, um, good in JavaScript. Let me just scroll down. So we have alert with link. So you just need to add alert link. So you can see alert with link. You can see the kind of alert we have here. Then you scroll down, um, down. You see kind of alert, welcome like a welcome message. But when you then use a login, you will just see a welcome message like welcome done, successfully login. Maybe you have some message to pass to the user. They also have alert with icon to alert with icon. Now Bootstrap have this uh, um, icon library where you can select any kind of icon you want. So just like you can see here, alert, alert primary, deflex, align center, then alert, the role alert. Then here is the path to the SV file. They have this alert basically. So we also have alerts with different kind of link. We are going to be looking through this as well. They also have dismissing alert. The one that have button, you just need to dismiss. So all you need to do is alert dismiss, then you have a kind of animation. Then on the button, you have data BS dismiss alert, then close. So basically, um, I think that is all about alert. Let's just run down through few of the necessary alerts one by one and see the one we can easily, you know, we can easily finish up. So let me grab okay. Let me grab this. Let Brad grab this. Now to do this quickly, we need a class. Now what are the classes? Here is the class of alert. Then this is alert. Then this is the class of the color. Then this is a rule. So these are just the class you need. Then passing the message here. So it all depends on the kind of alert you are calling. So let me quickly. Uh, are we together? Okay. Let me quickly start the alert. So okay. You need to start on the body here. Like I deleted that body. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's quickly get those. Let's quickly get those alerts. Um, okay. The first one we are going to be doing there is to be using to passing the one that have alert message. Okay. Let's quickly just have a container. A container HTML. Okay. A container. So this is the container we have. We all know what the container is all about. So I don't really need to be explaining more about container. So in this container, we let's just say we should just have um, alert sources. So in that alert source, you can say the class uh, alert. So this is the alert. You can pass in the message we want here. Uh, Dear user, welcome back. Mm, Login successfully. So let's just see what happened. If you add alert here and then type in the message, let's see what's going to happen there. Okay, if you notice here, we didn't have uh, any effect. There's no effect yet. So let's also uh, let add a class like the color of the alert, right? So we need to add the color of the alert. Blessing, what should this color of alert be? Can you quickly tell us? Okay, so alert sources. Um, right? Okay, alert success. Let's quickly see that. So you can see what we have here. Alert success. Dear user, welcome back. Log in successfully. So let me quickly add padding margin top. Bless, what can we use to add margin top? Can you remind me quickly? Oh, blessing. Hmm? Blessing, you don't know? No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your team sister. What class can we use in adding margin top? Empty what? Okay. All right. So we have this. So there are numerous let's say many ways to like um many color you can use. Let me just do one, another one again. So like the documentation I we saw earlier, we have different kind of alert here. So let me just do this. So the different thing is that we just need to change this to what danger, right? So danger, right? This is the alert. Then let me add another alert here. Alert. Uh, oh, this time around I'm writing over the class. Alert, right? Um, we have uh, you can just say okay. Mm. I mean, Mark call you back here. Mark call you back. Mark, I did for class. I beg. All right. Insufficient solution for- Okay. We have this here. So we need to just quickly add the color. The color should be danger, right? Blessing. Okay. Let's quickly check that out. Okay. You can see here is a alert for error message. Why here is the alert for successful abi? Uh, okay, I can just see I can't just the same thing. Transaction. No, no, it's that I will show you pending. If you want to show transaction successfully, balance. Okay, now let's just use like he just said pending, right? In case it's not successfully, it did not fail. Are you getting me? This is one is successful and it did not fail. So and we are going to be using this for back end. So these are what we are going to be using for back end. If something happen, it should do like this, it should do like this, it should show all this color. So I'm teaching this because it's very, very important for back end. Um, let's quickly um, let's quickly look at um, okay, I think okay, this is actually pending. So I'll just copy this message. I'll just copy this message and let me quickly do that. So this, I think this should be. Blessing, what color is this? Can you remind me? Can someone remind me this color? What's the name of this color? Um, so priority. Can you remember? So, what color is that? This the color in bootstrap, not the color in this. The color in bootstrap. This is the color now. The warning. That is it. Yeah, this warning. So, so some people decided not to come class with that because they say we tell them say class don't close. Huh? Um, blessing. What happened? Your students refused to come class today. We sanction them. We disqualify them from back end. Hmm? Hmm? If they don't, I will announce in the group. If they don't attend tomorrow class, disqualify. Okay. Lots. Warning. Right. So, blessing, your DSC subscription have expired. You have to renew. So, this is what we have here. Umaru, you are coming. You are just coming now. You get log by tomorrow. I see here. No, no worry on yourself. So Abigail, I left you people. Who people want me to leave you? Leave you people to Abi. Movement. Movement. They always come class early. Today come late. Let's check this out. So this we need to add what we call alert link, right? In order to get this uh, in order to get like in order to get the link. So we need to add the we need to add the what's it call it excuse me. So let's do that quickly. Okay. All right. Are we together? All right. Okay. So um, let's quickly do this. We can say a lot. Then so It's a transaction failed. Right? Yeah. So transaction failed. Can you click here to log in? All right. So we when it's failed, we use danger, right? Huh? Now they talk again. What did happen here now? Come, we're not respecting ourselves. We're not respecting ourselves this night too. Ah, in the Frank, my man, son of the Most High. Are you there? Son of the Most High. The Frank Alpha now. You will say you go call me, you go call me, man, tell me something. Not gonna call me again. Okay. So let me add this link here. So I want to add link like this kind of link here. No Frank, how is their solo project going? So when they click on this link, it will take you to that place. How should they speak? How should they speak in tongue for the slow project? So this is what we have here. We need to add a class on this link so that it will look good like this one we have here. So let's quickly do that. I think I'm doing this in outside the container. So let me do it inside the container. So this is it here. This is what we have here. So we need to just this link now. We need to just put the class of alert link, right? So we quickly do that here. The class of alert link. Harmony. Harmony. Yeah, those people who don't know harmony, this is her voice. The harmony I was talking about. Have you seen her this night? Another blessing. That's my course rep for offline training. That's harmony I'm calling about. I just surround myself with beautiful damsel. Is it God not beautiful? Just around me everywhere I go. Beautiful damsel. Beautiful damsel. Eh, I talk shut up your mouth. Who be that person? I will disqualify you. I will suspend you. If you greet harmony, I will suspend you. I will suspend you. Who is that person? So okay, let's quickly use that alert link. Okay, this is the link now. I think this is it, right? This is the alert link. So you will click on it. It will take you to transaction fed. Kindly click here to what? To log in, right? So this is it. You click here to log in. Any questions so far? Based on this, we are now moving to another stage of the alerts. Any question? That's good. That's good. All right. The next one we're going to be looking at. So this is very simple now. So this is just we have alert sources. Then we have the header, which is well done. We have alert header. Then we also have P. Then this MB top zero. But I think that MB top zero is the horizontal line. Maybe this horizontal line here. So let's quickly Let's quickly do that. So, and if you notice that I forgot to even add row, maybe this row has something it's doing, but it's also good to add it. Maybe it has something um, it's doing, but I forgot to add it. Add it. So try as much as possible to make sure that you add it. But let's quickly do that. Uh, alert. Then that should be alert success, right? Okay, we have alert success. Then let's quickly uh, we have the P, the head before the P. Let's say we have a H4, welcome, welcome message. Then we have a class of alert header, right? Alert header, heading. Okay, let's check this out. Let's check this out. Okay, this message here. Then let's add in another message. Uh, add another message. Uh, happy to have you log 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 in. Happy logged in here. Hmm? So let's quickly check that. So this is it. Next one is say happy. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Dash. Alright, so we have this here. Okay, so let's quickly work on that. Um, so here we have alert success. So we have this. Then the line should be a class of mp dash zero, right? Let's see what happen. Is that the class? Eh? But is that HRO? But is there any HRO here? Okay. So this margin zero, I don't really know the work, so let me remove that. This let me remove that. No horizontal line. All right. So mm, this is actually what we have here. So uh, this is what we have here. The bootstrap is quite very easy. So another one also we are going to be looking at now is before we look at this icon, let's look at close and open and close. And when you can open and close. So where is it? Go look at the icon. We look at the open and close. The one that has button. Okay, let me do that here. I think I can't get that. Let me quickly do that. So this is the one I'm talking about. This is the one I'm talking about. Right? Uh, let me let me get that. Let me get that. Okay. Mm. Okay. To do that open and close is very very simple. It's very very simple. So I think we saw it earlier now. Dismiss, right? Hmm? We saw it earlier on the documentation where you add dismiss, eh? Kind of alert dismiss. Now they talk, oh, eh? Try that on your own side. Mm. Okay, look at it here. Look at it. Dismissing. Okay, look at it. Look at it here. I think they didn't style it, but let's style it. Look at it here. So look at it. I don't know why they did not give her the design. I don't know why they did not give her the design, but let's just style it. So using the use alert is actually JavaScript though. Using the alert JavaScript plugin is possible to dismiss an alert inline. However, here is how. Be sure you load the alert plugin. So on the Bootstrap, we already have the JavaScript plugins here. We already have the JavaScript plugin. So this is JavaScript plugin. Yeah. So we already have that. Let's quickly go through the documentation and see how we wrap it around. All right. So we have alert dismissible. Hmm? So we have a class which add extra padding. Okay, this is a class that add extra padding to the right of the alert and position the close button. Then we have the class button and data dismiss attribute which trigger the JavaScript functionality. Be sure to add to use button class with this. Then you can also have to animate the alert which dismissible. Be sure to add this. All right, let's quickly wrap around that. So too much of English no dey help. Let's move the speak and since I don't know how far when they'll help am. So let's find out. um okay. So what we need to do is we can quickly have our alert. um Quickly have alert, right? So this is our alert. Then another thing we're going to do is that we're going to be adding, uh, let's see, the button of the alert, or if let's say let's have alert. Um, okay, let's use something like alert danger, 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 danger. All right, alert danger. Then inside this alert danger, we are having a button. Blessing, blessing. We are having a what? What are we having here? What should we don't know? Which one? What are we having there? What? Eh? But what? I didn't get. I didn't hear you. Okay. I'm going to say having a button. All right. Button. We all know that button have a type, right? A type of submit, right? So when you click, when you hit on it. Let me speak like I'm on. Let me speak like this girl. What is it? When you hit on it, then you should have. I'll quickly. and this is our button. So after our button, we have this. We have say strong. Um, you can just say let's say login fed. Hmm? Login fed. You can say login fed. Um, try forget password. Try forget password. Login fed. Try forget password. Okay, let's quickly check that out. Quickly check that out. Check that out. Check that out. So login fed. Try forget password. Click here. Click here to write. Click here to con- contact contact support. So click here to contact support. So here should be um, mhm. We decided to add this. Okay. All right. So let's add the button. Right. We already have the button. Let's add the class for the button. So the class for the button is actually I think class for everything should be um so the class for the button should be dismissible alert, right? Huh? What's the what's the class for the button? So okay. So we're going to be having this dismissible alert. Okay. Let's quickly do that. So you need to just add a different class here. So it's a button, right? You need to add the class. A class like a class on this button. Please mute yourself. So it says a btn or a btn close. So as we close the but when we can close, we give her like a this in a what's that call it? Oh, let me take this up. It's actually let me take this up, man. Let me quickly take this up. Okay, so that we can see everything already. Okay, this is the button. So this button is called the um, BTM dismiss, the BTM close. So if you look at the button here, is at the left hand side. Then, if you click on it, nothing is going to happen. So we need to add a data called um, like data BSC dismiss. So dismiss equals to alert. So we are doing that outside here. So it's just outside the class. We can just decide the data. You have your data. uh, data B it should be data B something something also. Okay, data BS, then dismiss, dismiss. You know, goes to here should be alert, alert. So let me show you the work of this dismiss alert. So when we click on here, it will go off, right? So that's the work of disable data BNT disable alert. So this is what we have it on documentation. If you read the document, it says that on the close button, add the btn data dismiss equals to alert attribute, which trigger the JavaScript functionality. So this one trigger the JavaScript functionality. Well, if you remove this man here, like this particular script, this that displayable alert will not work. If you delete it now, that displayable alert will not work because it has to do with JavaScript. That is not HTML, either CSS. So we click on it, it will not work. So that's the work. So make sure that you have this JavaScript. Yeah. So um so this is it. But we are not done yet. This we need to move this to the right hand side. The button to the right hand side. So you can just add, if you come to the documentation, this is what they said. Make sure you read document. Don't just copy. This is what they said on the document. It say add a close button and the alert dismiss class, which add extra padding to the right of the alert and position it to the close button. So if you add this alert dismissible, so this is what we need to do here. Let me um, quickly do that. Excuse me. Okay, let me quickly. Okay, so yeah. So when we add that class now, what's going to happen is that it will add, imagine here, this man will come to this area. So let's quickly do that. You need to add um, alert dismissible. So let's quickly do that. Alert. So dismissible. Alright, thingy. Okay, let's see what happened. You can see this man is here now. This man is here. So let's work on this. We just need to add few like link. So here we just add a class of alert link. Alert link. Okay. That's all right. So this is what we have. You load it back. You have this. Let's finish up the last one, which is adding a button on adding an icon. So let's quickly jump to that icon part. Where is the icon? Where is the icon? This is Booster 5.3. So I just said tissue guy Booster 5.3. It's almost the same thing. All right. So let's quickly learn a bit about bootstraps. Let's quickly learn a bit about bootstraps. want us to quickly dive into Bootstrap link. Okay, this man was here since I was looking for him. Na blessing, na learn from blessing. All right. Uh, uh, okay, so Bootstrap icon. So we have been using awesome icon. Bootstrap also have a library of icons. So these are different library of Bootstrap icons. Different icons library. You can search any of them here. You can search like Mac, this, uh, this, even this. These are different. Yeah, madam, abeg, free me. So it goes down. So the line for your phone. I so fucking what? I'm looking for that icon. Let me confirm the name of that icon. That icon. Name of that icon. All this is they don't even have a name self. Those icon not get names. So they don't get names. So okay, they not get names. So let me even check. Okay, look at the. So this is actually the HTML. You can add this on your button. This is actually the SVG. So you can look at the link here. But notwithstanding, you get that. So you can download. But let me do something here. So most of you like to use using this one does not mean that you can't use font awesome. Still the same thing. Good. But what's the name of that icon self? At I not this now. Icon no get name again. This icon no be may we go find am. No, we no add search anything. May we go find am. Warning. Eh? Mama say Uncle Man of God is the gate. Then I'm at the gate man. Come here. Call your uncle, collect him guy open the gate. Your uncle man of God is in the gate. I be the gate man. I see me see one. My son, it's your command of God. Na get another man of God here. Victor, open God for MOU. We dey call them MOG. They are emojis. Those criminals. Okay, this is one of the icon. I think we add warning. Then this other one, what will be the name now? We put the other one, what will be the name? Mark or good. And I've searched Mark, I didn't see it. Uh, okay, I think this is the icon, Abi. Check circle. Okay, this is the icon. Look at the icon here. circle field. So this is the icon. All right. Let's start from the good first. Okay. Let's start from the good. So this is, let's check what we have there. Um, we have the alerts to align item center. Then we now have this man here. So this, then we have this here. So let quickly do that. Let quickly do that. So blame on Musa. Have fun now. Me too. Um, but a lot. So that a lot. Uh, lot success. Then I say where do have like strong again. Login is successfully. Okay. All right. So let's quickly. Okay, this is Maria. So let's add the icon. You need to just copy the icon on this. Then the icon is here. No, the here. So you can see the icon start from here and ends here. All these things are the link. So we have our login successful. Then we have the end of the div here. You actually need to add the div here, but let's just see what happened. All right. So this is what happened. This is what happened. So let's check out the original one and see what is that the original look like. So um let's check other ones too. So this and this. So I think we need to do some deflex. Let's see what happened. Like this class, but this class should be able to uh okay, let's add this in a div. It's too closer. Let's add that in a div. If we can have this space because this is too closer. So let's add that in a div and see what's gonna happen. So just add this in a div, this right up in a div. So okay, this is up, is now up. So let's, if you add in a div, this man is up. Let's add their class. The class they say we should use. Okay, convert it to flex. Okay. Convert it to flex means we have to convert this to flex. Then we have a, let's convert that to flex and see what's gonna happen. So the flex. So that's how you can convert. If you are not using column, that's why I can convert div to flex. I will show you guys so you see it. Um, let's quickly see that. So we converted that to flex. Then let us align this to left or right. Let us align this to center. So let's quickly do that. Align. Align item center. Align item center. Yeah. Uh, Great man of the Mossad. Do you even understand what you're saying? Yes, now it's documentation now. It's document. It's the document. You go and see. Do you think you have all this class in your head? I have it offer no. I don't want to be doing offer. If I did offer, most of you will not understand. So you need to go to the document and check, or you can do it on your own. Uh-huh. I think we have a problem here. Deflex Allied Item Center. Uh, Deflex Item Center. But should I give class padding left? Padding left is what? ERB? Huh? So is it padding left or padding right? Padding right. Eh? Padding right is a what? Yes, right? Okay. Okay, I think. Okay, this is what we have here. Hmm? So this is what we have. That is all about for button. So let's just look at the responsiveness. So you can see it's responsive even without using any media query, right? It's responsive. Okay, let's quickly look at the buttons. So after the button, wrap it up. By Sunday, we finish up. Anyhow, we finish. Continue from the back end. So our class, this class is ending tomorrow. We have a lot to cover, but okay, we'll keep trying. I'll just do the button, then wrap it up for the day. So this button, these are buttons, these are buttons. Have a large button. Okay, let me explain all this. Here we have this one. I will not use documentation. I'll just write it off one because this documentation is like this button. So button sources. Here is we have the button. So different kind of writing button. Where you will clear. Um, the outline button. So you need button outline. Then size of the button. Button LG large, SM small. So SM small. And, okay, so this is another button to disable. Disable it so they can't click on it. Then to just do few buttons. This button with large, you know, this is actually button with button with the grip gap at the block, so you can adjust the column. This is actually a button. So the primary button, but this button have the grip gap to column Xman. Like so basically we have button you can convert to deflect, justify content. So plugin. So this is actually different kind of button we have. Uh, so this is the button. I'll quickly jump into that. Create an into that. So the button we are going to be building is just similar like like this. What is that? Like this button. So let's quickly dive into this and see. That will be after this. I'll call it off for the class. Uh, okay. Let me create. Let's start with this. I'll create like three of. Let me quickly create a different container. So I need to add margin top empty. Five, so space will be empty. Then, uh, so this is my button. Class B BTN BTN success success BTN success. Then we have here. So let's check that out. I need to add padding margin bottom. Uh, Margin bottom is B5. So we have this button here, success. Let me quickly duplicate that and let me quickly duplicate this. So there are different ways we can also add buttons. You can use button as well. My button BTN uh, BU, then your class BTN primary. That is danger rather primary. Mm, mm. So let's check that out. So you have the message. Let's say you can go use we can also use inputs. Eh? Input submit class btn btn danger, then the value send, right? So you can see what we have here. So these are actually the default sizes. So let's try this size. Let's give this um danger a big size and btn technology good means large, right? So this is what we have here. We have this big. We also have extra large. Can also change it to extra large. So let's also proceed by creating the outline. The outline look like this. This is the outline. When you come in, you see you can hover over it, then we'll move up. You can actually over it. So let's just do that with primary, secondary, and sources quickly. Primary, secondary, and sources. I am creating different. So here, instead of sources, I will just do. I just do outline, BTN outline, BTN outline. Then the color. Can you join me? Let me use primary. So the outline. Look at what happened when you use this as the outline. So this is it. Are we seeing it? Are you guys seeing it? Blessing. Okay. They are jealous. Don't worry yourself. They're jealous. Jealous enough. But you guys are here when blessing. When blessing tell me to come to Lagos that she will cook for her. I mean for her. Make the person, make him say na him the tell now. Make him come and tell me say na him the tell. Any person come and tell me say na him he tell. Make him open mouth talk am now. Is well. So this one should be success outline success. We can dey tell implement in the back in people today say make dem no betray am. They go kill it. They don't worry. He never say anything. If the man vote the candidate, I want never see. You go see River State. He go collect vote. Na Tinubu candidate. If why no one talk am na, him dey shame. Dey shame. No one talk am. Wike na very useless man. We go fuck am up now. But today, yes, the parasite don join body now. The parasite dey no get choice now. Parasite no get choice. Who be that? Labour. Which level? Which state? Which state? Come class structure to who? Talk through. Ah. You know the trend now. Why know the trend? You know the trend now. That's the you want more than poor blessing hot water. That that's it. This one the house come cool. What is happening? Okay, ma finish up. I don't almost finish up self. I don dey wrap up. Me, I don't tire. Let me quickly do this one. The loading. Where is that loading self? Okay, this loading. Let me just do this different kind. Then now, if possible, I'll do this one. Then I'll wrap it up for the day. Okay. So we've done the large and also extra large. So we also have full weight, which the one I didn't do. Uh, the full weight, like let me just see. Okay, let me just do that one. Let me just do that one. Okay, I have like this full weight of dot. You need to have a class of the grip. So that the grip. So we need something like if you want to do this full weight, the grip. Let's see what's happening there. Pam, 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 pam. Okay, quickly say BTN button. See it now. Have a class. Parts of BTM primary. Okay, let me check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Okay. Um, Let me see if we can add the full weight of that button. Okay. It's a BTM block. So we'll change this to block. BTM block. Then let's see what's gonna happen. Okay. Then the full width, that full width, not be G, like G3 or G4. Let's just check it out. Like check it out. Like check it out. Yeah, the grip. Okay, I made a mistake in this spelling. This is the grid. So this grid. So this is it. That's the grid. The grid. So you can see it will bigger. Even when you minimize it, there's the full weight. This full weight here. So the grip. So then I think if you want to use like 3 or 4, like want to use like about 3 or 4 also, I think that should be coming. Let me duplicate the grip. Duplicate this. Let me duplicate. Say duplicate like 3. Let me quickly check that out. So um then let add gap. Use gap 3 to add gap among you. Touch him now, waking up. So this is a gap. Let me check that out. Check that out. Check that out. This the block, then trying to the grip gap to okay DM. This is the middle block. Like I think to make it a bit, I don't know if that is it. Column six, column six, MS. Auto, this auto, you ought to just to take it to the left. Let me try this. Uh, column six. So that should be on the grip. Um, column six. Lecture out. Lecture out. Okay, the column six will reduce. The column six will reduce the size, right? Like break this into six columns. The size. Let's try column three and check it out. Okay, they will reduce the size more, right? Then if you put auto, like margin auto, margin all round auto, so you take it to the center. So like if you check this app I'm building, where is that app? There's one. Okay, I think this this app I'm building. I think that's what I did here. So this I use Bootstrap to just do this all through Bootstrap, no CSS. So this is actually what I did here. Almost similar, most similar thing, but this was about two or three also. So basically, let's proceed. Let me quickly finish wrap up the class. It's almost 11 o'clock. All right, let me quickly do that loading. Mhm. The one that's loading. Let me quickly do that. I did that. I can only start using Bootstrap and building in the back end. So the first thing I'm going to use it to design. No, there's one thing we didn't do. Design dashboard, right? We didn't do that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that on our back end. We design dashboard. When I say backend does not mean that it's only Python. When we start building, we'll start designing dashboard. It's Bootstrap we will use designing dashboard. So let me see. I'll just mark up 1 week where we'll just focus on building dashboard. It's very important for back end people, not front end. Oh. And it's not everybody that follows front end. For those who back end only. Okay, let me quickly uh, do the loading button. So I have my BTN spin. We call it the class to use. Call it spinner border, right? Spinner border. That's the name. This spinner border. That's the class. So you don't need add spinner border. Um, spinner border. So let me quickly do that. BTN. So inside this BTN here, I should have the class. That's a BTN. BTN. Primary. That BTN one. I need a spam to add my this. So I have a spam here. Um, then loading. Dot. All right. Lecturer, lecturer. Okay. So this loading now. Let me make it a bit bigger. Loading. Lorry. So I need this spinner. We call it. I had a class of spinner here. A class of spinner or border. Spinner border. Right. The spelling is correct. I hope so. Okay, this is is loading everything there. Wicked. The load. This thing should be aside. I think I said here. Yep, that should fix it. Okay, this one. Okay. Um. mm, let's use another style. So this is actually big. You can do spinner butter like a small one, like give it a kind of a size. Okay, let me quickly do that. Spinner butter. All right, let me just have three spinner butter. Spinner butter. They have a um butter SM, right? Spinner butter SM. Spinner butter SM. That means small, right? The lecturer. All right, this is the lecturer. All right. Let me see. Any other style do you have here? Do you have any fucking style here? Okay, let's do this style. Grew. This you call this one grew. Let me change the color. This color from this to danger. Right. Lecturer, 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 lecturer. Okay, do this to grow. So spinner. This should not be spinner again. That is spinner grow, not spinner but again. Spinner grow. Or lecturer. Okay. So that is all for the today class, man.